This is a Big Facts Network exclusive.
Speaking of making beats,
Yeah.
y'all guys never really sampled anything. You used a lot of live instruments.
Yeah.
So tell me about that and how iconic it was using those live instruments.
Man, the difference in Southern music and maybe like a East Coast music was the East Coast music lacked bass lines and
Yes, that
soul.
feel, that
Yes,
feel.
and
Yeah,
soul.
I say that all the
And
time.
so we understood that early on. And so also the music we listened to, the Curtis Mayfields, the Isley Brothers, that sound, those instruments that they use, that's what we were influenced by. So that kind of influenced our music as well. And I think that's kind of how we not that we did not sample. We use some samples as influence to take us in a certain direction, maybe sometimes.
Okay.
But for the most part, live was always the way.
So take me through making elevators.
Man, so I didn't make elevators. Dre made to start it out elevators. It is an Earth Tone 3 production. However, we were on our bus. We were on the tour bus on the road. We had just gotten equipment and started making music ourselves. And Dre got on the bus and we went to the back and we started, smoking as we usually do. And Dre started playing this beat. He's like, "Look, man, I hooked up the beat machine last night. This is what I came up with." And man, we thought it was the most amazing, mesmerizing beat. We rode that beat for a couple of cities on the tour. And the next time we had a chance to go home and take a break for a minute, went in the studio and recorded it. And so, that's when we pretty much knew that, we can probably produce some of this music. Yeah.
So check this out, man. That album was super legendary.
Yes.
So take me back, man. It's 30 years later.
Yes.
And people still using the word ATL.
Yeah, man. Dirty South, all of those things. All of those things were born from Outkast music.
No doubt.
Yeah, from
So,
our reign.
Even with that being said, did y'all know it was gonna be like that over these years?
No.
Or was y'all thinking that
no
the process of making that we was gonna make something that's gonna last this long and be this iconic to the city?
No. Had no idea.
No idea.
We knew that we were doing something that everybody else was not doing, and we knew that we were touching on things that other people weren't. Did we know that those things would sink in the way that they did? No, I don't think we knew that.
So when Dre said the South got something to say at the Source Awards, what do you think he meant by that moment?
Well, we always had conversations about how if you compared it to a demo tape, nobody wants to hear a demo tape from somebody from the South. What could we possibly have to say? What do we know about hip hop? What do we know about rap? That was the perception, or that's how we felt anytime we went to the West Coast, East Coast, any of those things. So I think he was just comparing it to kind of like a demo tape and saying, man, we can rap down here. We have hip hop here. We are contributors to hip hop. We're some bad motherfuckers. Yeah.
No, check this out, man. We're gonna transition a little bit into the newer generation of Dungeon Family.
Hey,
so what was it like seeing your younger cousin transform to Meathead down in the basement and transform into Future, the guy that we all know and love now?
Future. I know him as Meathead, man. He used to be around the dungeon. I can remember him being over, and I might pull up in the Porsche or something, man. He came out and he was like, man, one day I'm gonna get all that shit, man. One day I'm gonna get all of that. And I could see it in his eyes, man. I could see that he was really serious about that. At that time, he was sleeping on the floor at the dungeon. But yeah, shortly thereafter, one day I went to a studio. I can remember going to the studio and I was hearing this music booming through the walls. I hadn't seen Future. His name's Future at this point. Hadn't seen him in a while. But I heard this music booming in the studio. I was like, man, who's next door?
Yeah.
And they was like, that's Future. I was like, dang. So I heard that name a few times while I was at that studio. So eventually I'm in the hallway and I run into him. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, I'm in here working on it. I'm like, oh, that you in there with that dude Future? And he laughed. He was like, nigga, I am Future.
Me.
I was like, what? Yeah. We were at 10th Street, 11th Street music studio.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's good to see him, follow his dreams and stay consistent and make it to where he made it to, man.
So from your perspective, man, why you think André quit rapping?
Well, this is my perspective. I think that at a certain point in life, when you have done 6, 7 albums of 12 to 13 songs each album, and each one of those songs have relevancy and content that actually means something, and you do that for 10, 6, 7 albums, and then you do all the guest appearances that you've done, and you do all the things you've done. You make you get all your proceeds from those things. What is your life changes?
No doubt.
The things that you experience change.
No doubt.
So what is there left to say that would be beneficial to anyone? That's worth messing up the legacy that you've already done, the greatness that you've already achieved. How much more can you say when you don't experience poverty anymore? You don't experience these hardships. Maybe you do experience some kind of hardships, but they're probably going to be things that the average person can't
not
even
going to
relate
understand.
to. You're not going to even understand
1,000%.
Yeah. So to respect his craft and respect the music, I think that he just wanted to leave it there. You know, on an up note. He said when the record gets to skipping and slowing down, that's when he's going. You know. That's my opinion.
I'm with you on that a lot, and I see that a lot.
Yeah.
I also wanted to ask you this while we was talking about Dre. Let's talk about Big and Dre.
Yeah.
I see this often, how people split them up as far as being lyrically. When they're both equally important to each other on an album.
Absolutely.
So explain to me why do you think people do that, and explain to the people why they need each other a lot of times.
I mean, I think it's just as easy as some people like Coke, some people like Sprite. You know, it's a preference. It's a preference thing. You got just as many people that feel like Big is great as you do that people that think Dre is great. I think it's just a preference of what you like, what style you like, how you like it to be delivered or dosed to you. You know.
Well, I think they need each other because they bounce off each other rather
well. For sure.
You know
Outkast is not Outkast without the both of them.
And I agree.
That is the balance. The Dungeon Family is really not the Dungeon Family without the input of everybody as a collective to make things happen.
I can imagine that. Yeah. I can only imagine a lot of things people don't see behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Somebody say, hey, you need to put that there, you need to put that there and move that there.
Everybody's shaking and moving behind the scenes. Yeah. Absolutely.
That's what made y'all great.
Yeah.
So you also produced Whole World with Killer Mike. Killer Mike always say he got the best verse on that song.
Man.
Do you second that?
I'll second that. I'll second that.
You second
He's
that?
got the best verse on there. Killer said it first.
He said
then I'm going with Killer on that.
You going with Killer?
I'll have
Killer
to
had the best verse?
Yeah, man. He brought energy to that song. Man, he brought the energy to the song. And yeah, he made you believe what he was saying. He said Cadillac Outkast just won't stop or something. People thought his name was Cadillac. I remember us being out on the road and people saying, hey, Cadillac. Hey, Cadillac, because they thought his name was Cadillac. Nah, he killed that. Yeah,
Killer did kill it.
Yeah.
So look, we're going to leave Atlanta for a minute,
Okay.
man.
All right, where we going?
We're going to go to Memphis.
Okay.
So we know you produced one of Eightball MJG's song. And
I produced half of Eightball MJG's album.
Did you?
Yes.
So the one featuring CeeLo, let's go to that one.
Okay.
Let's go to that song.
First, I'm going to name all of them.
Now, there you go. I like that.
So I named all of the songs off of that album. Don't Flex, Paid Dues, We Don't Give a Fuck, Throw Your Hands Up. All 4 of those songs, and I think there's one more, but all of those songs
Let them know
are
what album
in the Eightball and MJG album In Our Lifetime, produced by yours truly. Yeah.
You got to get your flowers.
Yeah, you got to get that. Man. Y'all need to know.
Tell me what was it like, and take me through the process of the song with CeeLo.
Okay. Paid Dues, man. Paid Dues. You know, I was just looking. I was checking with some of the Dungeon family members to see who I could get to come in and actually do some of this stuff with Eightball MJG, because that was one of my favorite groups growing up as a kid. Man,
that's what we grew up on.
Yeah, we grew up on that. So when I got the call from Tony Draper to come and produce the album for him, man, I was elated. I couldn't believe that, that I was getting that opportunity. So anyway, I wanted to make sure at that time, Outkast and
before we go to that, tell me what that I don't want to just brush past that with the Tony Draper thing. Tell me what that was like, because like you just said a minute ago, before it was Outkast,
it was 8 Ball
we was listening to 8Ball MJG and Sharon Showcase. So what was it like for you to get a call from Tony Draper?
Man, I thought I was going to meet with the mob. I was a little nervous. We met at this little Cajun Crab House, a little seafood place on Old National on the South Side. So I was a little nervous. But it was cool. He was a cool dude, man. He, It was cool, dude. It was a cool experience. It was all good. He really believed. He was like, man, I know you can make these boys. I know you can do it. I want you to do it. He made me believe it. I was like, shit, let's do it then. Let's go. Let's go. So yeah. Yeah, that was.
We ain't just talking city life, we talking legacy. Now that's Atlanta culture.